captured your area. Voluntary cooperation level
Oh, hey guys, how are we? Hold on, let me just swap right over back to what we're doing today. Give me a minute here. Give me right here. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Here we are. So freaking loud, my bad. My apologies to everyone's ears. Jesus Christ. Hello, hello. What have we been up to? How have we been doing? I'm pretty good. Well, you guys were just, you know, faffing about, doing whatever you guys are doing. I've actually been a busy bee, and by busy bee, I mean I was hitting the highest rank in Hearthstone, which is Legend. So yeah, you guys can kind of call me pretty good at the game. But for the 0 people who play Hearthstone in the current year, we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about some new patch notes. I know we're all so excited for new patch notes. And then ego banners. No way. Holy ego banners. I know everyone's so excited. What deck do I play? For the climb to... Okay, I play Wild. I don't play Standard because Standard was... The meta right now in Standard is pretty ass. I mean, people say that Wild is degenerate, but I honestly, if you actually take the time to learn the format, it's so much more fun than Standard, to be honest, right now. So, what I play is... I played Even Warlock to Legend. My rank when I hit Legend was like 30-30, which was a kind of awesome number. I've since fallen a little bit, but, you know. Quit Hearthstone like 5 years ago. Is it worth starting again? Like, how hard is it to get a meta deck? Extraordinarily easy. You know, 5 years ago is a long time ago, obviously, but recently, like, ever since the management team changed, you know, they increased the ability to gain cards, like, so much easier for free-to-play players. And if you're a returner player, they give you, like, so many resources. They, like, literally flood you. You can literally come back to the game and have a meta deck in, like, a week. Like, the top meta deck. So, it's not like it's that bad. I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything, but I think the game is fun. I've played it for, like, 10 years. So, you know, I mean, but this is the first time I've ever hit Legend, because usually I didn't really care. But it just takes learning the format and whatever, and actually, like, building. I was full master at LOR, but I kind of yeet that game when Riot gave up on PvP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was playing LOR too, but I kind of lost motivation when they said they're giving up on PvP and they're not going to be releasing very many new cards. But then they've been releasing new cards anyway. So, I don't know. Like, didn't they just release like a Lux retrain or something? Like, they've been releasing like retrains of old champs. So, I mean, I haven't checked it out in, like, a little bit over a year or something, but, I mean, I might check it out again. In LOR, I played, primarily, like, what's it called? In LOR, I played Lurk, and I played Mono Shurima. Before Mono Shurima was meta, let it be known, this was before Mono Shurima was meta. But I played it because it was awesome. And it was before, like, the champ rotation happened also, where there was a standard, like, standard and a legacy format or whatever. It was like, what did I play? I think I played, like, 3 Xerath, 2 Azir, 1 Renekton or something. I don't remember what I played. It was, like, some fucking weird-ass, like, it was some weird-ass build. But, it was, like, before the... Dude, I was playing it before the Sun Disk, like, put itself onto the battlefield on turn 1. Like, you would literally have to play it for 1 mana. Like, that was ass. No, Nasus was kind of slow. I liked Renekton because he had more board presence. And the Relentless Predator or whatever was pretty good. As just a card in general. But Nasus is a little bit greedy. Like, you already have the win con in late game with Azir giving you the Emperor's deck. So I thought Nasus was a little bit too greedy. And I liked Renekton because he put more pressure. But I mean, the deck was dog shit. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. You play your 1 mana landmark on turn 1, and then they just, like, fucking and then they just remove it with like a, what is it, aftershock or whatever, like the fucking disintegration beam and Piltover, and you're just depressed. So it is what it is. I mean, that deck was not competitive, but for ranked I was playing Lurk. Because it was easy. Like, Lurk is not the hardest deck, but it's super fun. It's super simple, good for new players, and if you're like high skill ceiling at the deck too, you can actually make some cool plays. But anyways, I mean, enough of that. We're talking about scheduled update notice, guys. Come on. So, you know, schedule manager, bro. For the record, by the way, for all the 0 people who don't know, you know, much about gacha, don't pull on ego banners ever. If you're planning on pulling for these, don't. That's my advice. You'll get them eventually by gambling for other banners, or just dispense them, but never ever pull on ego banners. It's terrible, it's horrible, do not do it. It's extremely unstonks. Anyways, major changes. Improved UI elements when selecting ego gifts displayed on the top left corner of the screen. Not sure. List of ego gifts displayed in top left corner will now show a pop-up instead of a tooltip. Whatever you say, bro. Turbo Mono Shurima was insane at one point because you could give your Sundisk Spell Shield on turn 2. It was actually good, I remember. It was like this, there was like the, buff or something, where it was like, obviously the biggest buff was when the Sundisk would bring itself out for free at the beginning of the game. But then there was the Song Speaker, whatever the fuck it was called, like the 2-mana 1/4 that gave your landmark Spell Shield. So it was like actually decent, and then it got more support, and it legitimately turned insane. Like, it was actually a meta deck. I didn't play while it was a meta deck, but I should have. But, you know, it was like kind of my pet deck, bro. That deck is so fun. Chaining phase. HP and shield values will appear one at a time, taking turns to appear. Oh, that's so nice, actually. That's actually so nice. So it now shows the, what's it called? It now shows the shield value. That's so good. Why does she have 50 shield from 10 charge barrier? Okay, I'm assuming it's not an exact number. It's just to show the concept. Biggest buff was Azir could level up from summoning landmarks. Oh, that's right. That's right. That was what made it broken. I mean, the huge buff obviously was like making the Sundisk come out on turn 1 on its own, but Azir leveling off of things summoned instead of just units was huge, because you would summon the fucking like Roiling Sand summons the 2 token landmarks, which is just so ridiculously good. It's like draw, levels Azir, and makes your opponent play fucking like Minesweeper, which is like super obnoxious on burst speed. It's like crazy. And then what's the other one? The fucking Surfer, Sand Surfer, whatever, the little shitter that also summoned one of those. It's good for Zwei IDs. Yeah, okay, like, we should have been able to tell the shield HP the whole time. Like, seriously, like, this was a long time coming. Currently in the combat phase is only an indicator for HP value that the unit is currently shielded. Yeah, okay. Will also be visible in combat phase. Yeah, for sure. This is so good. Change the way that the level up resources are listed on the identity level up UI. ID tickets, level boost tickets, ID takeoff tickets. Also, tickets will now be listed in descending order. I don't think... Does the order change? I don't think the order changed. I think it's still ID tickets, level boost tickets, and takeoff tickets, right? From top to bottom. But moving the big ones to the top is really convenient. I like that a lot. There was like the whole railway debacle with duping ego resources. Sure, whatever. Doesn't impact me at all. Fixed an issue where Liu South Section 4 Ishmael combat and support passive activated on incorrect conditions. The condition in question. Kid named condition for every end burn count. Before activated for every burn count on... After activates the burn count on target. Bro, what? Bro, activate for every burn count on self. Are you serious? What is that? Bro, what is that? How old is this ID, by the way? Yo, how old is this ID, by the way? we're just gonna scroll all the way down here and find out. Liu South Section 4 Ishmael was. Are you serious, bro? This was literally 2 months away from being a full year. This is a 10-month-old bug fix, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy. And by crazy, I mean, like, genuinely so that's embarrassing. That's fucking stupid. Fix an issue where ego thread spinning. Dude, how did they... Bro, and burn count on self. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Whatever. Fix an issue where ego thread spinning tier for ego equipped by support identity search tier 1 instead of actual tiers. Yeah, I mean, that's just convenience. Fix an issue where viewing support IDs equipped ego showed activated thread spin button. Okay, that's funny. Fix an issue where viewing support ID showed ego not equipped. Okay. Fix an issue where floor theme pack emotional seduction was missing. I don't know which one that is, but okay. Fix UI improved UI interactivity in MD theme pack compendium. Switching to different difficulty tab will now reset scroll position. I'm sure. Don't know what that means. Fix an issue where unused resources appear in mirror dungeon node select. Okay. Fix an issue where reward cost and ego gift was displayed for the final floor boss encounter. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessary, considering you win. Fix an issue where unused resources appear in the mirror dungeon ego's gift fusion confirmation. Okay. Fix an issue where 2 MD ego gifts had incorrect descriptions. Made to order and haunted shoes. No idea what either of those are. Fix an issue where part of the ego gift patrolling flashlights effects did not activate. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Fix an issue where ego gift pain of stifled rage. Good one, sure. Mirror attack. Don't know what any of these ego gifts are, bro. Okay. Fix an issue where under circumstances. Yeah. Fix an issue where a fog of war in mirror dungeon. Adjusted background color and cutscene that shows up when obtaining an ego. What? I don't even, like, remember what this is. I don't know what they're talking about. Fix an issue where choosing retry stage option in the railway caused the current ego resources to be combined with the ego resources at the start. Yep, I mean, that's a pretty big one. Fix an issue where against KQE the game would start malfunctioning. Huh. Black movement spray when corroded. I did notice this, actually. This was, like, for so long, wasn't it? I feel like the Ryoshu, like, corrosion or whatever, like, the animation was missing forever. Entering a stage of minus 45 did not corrode or panic. I did notice this, like, once. Sure. Clear all Cathys. Fix an issue where incorrect text was displayed when selecting clear all Cathys. Fix an issue where a certain unit would show up corroded. Okay. Mirror Dungeon theme pack, don't care. Issue where the text for certain choice event for drenched recipient if you're broken. Yeah, okay, I mean, these are some decent changes. The only thing that's relevant to the patch, pretty much, is the shield, being able to see shield health, which is pretty great, honestly. I don't know why this took so long to be a thing, but it's good. It's good that it's here. But, like, hold on, there is only an indicator to the HP value that the unit is currently shooting. Yeah. No, this is the shield being visible in combat phase is so important. Like, dude, why is it? I mean, they're adding the fact that you can see it in the combat phase separately. I mean, that would be nice if it was here now, but I guess during the chaining phase, we'll start small. I feel like you gain shield mainly in the combat phase, though, so this is, like, the less useful of the two phases that you would want to see shielding in, because I think the only time you can have shield in the chaining phase is, like, charge barrier and, like, some other random stuff. that gives you shield in the chaining phase. Like, most of the shield is in combat phase, and we still cannot see the shield in the combat phase, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Anyways, we got 2 new guys. We'll start with Sinclair. I'm sure you guys have been missing this dearly. Ego reviews. Oh my god. I love reviewing things. It's my favorite thing. Cavernous Wailing Sinclair, Zion, Ego. And then we also have Cavernous Wailing Honglu, which we will get to in the near future. But it's Zion, it's blunt. You know, Zion, Ego, it's going to be better than Branch for sure. Cavernous Wailing, before attack, gain resonance, minus X attack weight. Bro, don't care about resonance. After attack, apply percentage X to units max HP as shield to self, and Y plus highest resonance minus Z. Bro. Okay, yeah, a lot of numbers. Alice. Okay, so it shields himself and 1 other ally with the lowest health, and apply N Blubber Bubble. Blubber Bubble as well. Blubber Bubble. Okay, Blubber Bubble. If the affected unit already has Blubber Bubble, change the Blubber Bubble value to X. Okay, sure. What is Blubber Bubble? This effect counts as shield management. Okay, thanks for telling us. Turn end, reduce count by 1. The unit does not lose shield at turn end as long as it has Blubber Bubble, unless defeated or depleted by damage or effect. Okay, so I mean, so this is shield retaining between turns. I can see why we did the bug fix now. If the shield affected by Blubber Bubble breaks due to taking damage, inflicts sinking potency and count against the attacker. How much of the X value is potency or count is randomly determined. Okay. So if it's like, what is X? Is X just a random effect, like a random amount, or is it the Blubber Bubble count? I don't know. I'm assuming it's just a fixed amount, so it's like 5 or something. Like, if it's like 5, then it could be like a 1 potency by 4 count, or the other way around. Unit can stack its shield value by using the effect. However, as long as Blubber Bubble is in effect, the max shield cannot exceed... Oh! You can't have infinite shield? That's kind of lame. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. You can't have infinite shield. Oh well. That's a shame. Targets randomly. Oh wait, no, I didn't finish reading. At X plus highest gloom abs res skills above effects change to apply N plus Blubber Bubble. Oh, instead of N. And change the Blubber Bubble value to X plus instead. Oh, for the attack weight. It's resonance. It's by resonance. Okay, sure. Cavernous Wailing targets randomly, gain attack weight, gain aggro. Inflict sinking and sinking count on hit, and then I think this is all the same pretty much. And then this is at X Gloom Resonance. Gain shield equal to X%. Okay. I mean, is this a sinking ego? What is this ego actually? It just seems like a pretty generic shielding ego. If this unit has shield, gain prot. If the unit's under Blubber Bubble, gain additional prot. I don't think it's like necessarily sinking. I was expecting it to be sinking, but I don't think it's necessarily sinking. It has like some sinking on it. I don't know if you'd ever want to overclock it. We'll see what the value on the sinking is. If it is like actually value, then I mean, I don't know, but it seems pretty decent as a defensive option. Better than Branch for sure. Impending Day Gloom farming ego. I mean, Gloom is pretty good. Giving Sinclair a Gloom ego is pretty good. That's true. It depends on how much it costs, I guess, but it's Zion, so it can't be that bad. And Gloom is a very valuable resource. So, I mean, you're very true. Rumia, of course, very true as always. Rumia's a pretty smart fella, so you're not wrong. I mean, you definitely equip this over fucking Branch. That's for sure. Like, you're never equipping Branch over this. That's for damn sure. Branch is so bad. But, I mean, the sinking synergy itself is not that great. I mean, it gives you sinking on the overclock, and Blubber Bubble gives sinking against the attacker, but it's random. So I'm not exactly sure, unless this value is crazy. I don't care that much about Blubber Bubble. I mean, it just seems like a decent ego. I mean, it's not anything special, and I really, because it targets randomly, I am not expecting it to be that crazy. It's just way better than Branch, because Branch is so shit. So, I mean, it is game-changing in that way. I'll say that. And then we have Cavernous Wailing Hong Lu. This art goes hard, by the way. Like, actually. Bro, this ego art, S tier. Mwah. They cooked. Cavernous Wailing Hong Lu is Tet tier. The only other Tet tier one for him is, like... No, he has two. He has, like, Effervescent Corrosion, I think. His is Tet tier, right? No, it's Hay tier. Oh, it's Soda. That's why. I forgot. It's Soda. Dude, okay. Effervescent Corrosion, is that Rogia's? Rogia's is the Tet tier one, right? I don't use either of them. So I forgot. Okay, yeah, so his only Tet tier ego is Rosette Desire. Not bad. So we're gonna have to... I mean, honestly, okay, Rosette Desire is just pretty much a stat stick. It's not exactly that exciting. So I hope this one's better. Blunt. Sloth. Sloth is weird. I thought Glupo would be Gloom, but I mean that's weird. Cavernous Wailing. If the target has Tremor, deal bonus damage. At highest resonance, deal more bonus damage. Inflict Tremor and Tremor count. Trigger Amplitude Conversion into Tremor Reverb. Amplitude Conversion is just keeping the stack and just changing the status. Trigger Tremor Burst and reduce target's Tremor count. Tremor Reverb. On Tremor Burst takes Sloth damage equal to Tremor Potency. Okay, so it kind of like... It like doubles the amount that the stagger threshold is raised, effectively, because they're taking damage and raising the stagger bar, so it's kind of doubling the effect of Tremor Burst. When hit by skills that trigger Tremor Burst, raise, yeah, okay. Reduce the count, yeah, okay. So it's the same except that they take double when you burst. I mean, double bubble, bro. What was the other amplitude conversion? There was the other one. Was it on, like, King of Nothing or whatever? What the fuck is it called? Vines? Is it this one? There was like another one. Oh, it's like on Oomphy Heathcliff, right? Wuthering Heights. No, give me Oomphy. It was this one, Tremor Decay. Lose 1 defense level for every 4 Tremor potency on self. For 1 turn, when hit by skills that trigger Tremor Burst, raise stagger threshold. Okay, I think that, if I'm being honest, I'd probably rather have Tremor Reverb over Tremor Decay. I mean, it depends on how much you're bursting Tremor, because Tremor Decay is more splashable. It just decreases how much defense level they have, so they take more damage. But if you're bursting the fuck out of your Tremor stack, then, I mean, Tremor Reverb is probably way better. I mean, isn't there... What's the thing that bursts Tremor like 3 times or whatever? There's an ego that bursts it 1 trillion times. It's the Binds Otis, right? Yeah, yeah, this thing. Yeah, trigger Tremor Burst. Oh, but this is Tremor Fracture. Staggered, and when staggered and when the sum of Tremor Potency and count adds up to 20, raise staggered level by 1. Oh. Cannot exceed maximum stagger level. Tremor Fracture seems really good. Last 1 turn interacts the same way. Yeah. Which one would I rather have? Probably Tremor Fracture is the best. Tremor Reverb, probably second best. Molar Otis and Regret Faust also have triple burst. Oh, yeah. Molar Otis does. I forgot Regret Faust does. I don't think I've ever used her in a Tremor team, to be honest. Because I don't run Tremor teams. That's for one. I literally forget that this does anything. Wait, is this ID like crazy for Tremor or what? Wait, this ID kind of seems insanely good for Tremor. If it bursts 3 times. I mean, it inflicts some Tremor here. But like... Bro, am I crazy? They're gaining defense level down. And then you're like Tremor bursting. You can inflict all of them together? Really? No way, right? Because it turns your stack into it, right? Amplitude conversion transforms the Tremor stack into this. Tremor reverb, or Tremor decay, or whatever, right? There's no way you can have all of them. I think it's just one at a time, right? Yeah, it's only one at a time. See, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For sure, you can't have all 3. There's no way. Targets randomly. If the target has Tremor, deal more damage. Yeah. Inflict Tremor and Tremor count. Trigger amplitude conversion. Trigger Tremor burst, then reduce, and then it triggers twice. And then Gloominess, when this unit uses a skill to trigger Tremor Burst on an enemy, inflict offense level down and defense level down on the enemy. I mean, this seems kind of, like, for Tremor it's good, but the problem is, like, Honglu has no Tremor ID. I mean, like... The thing is, Tremor Reverb seems crazy good. Because if you're bursting Tremor multiple times, like over and over again, it seems kind of crazy. Like, this could be... If they cap this at X damage or something, like, if they cap this at X damage, I'm gonna go over to Project Moon headquarters and kill them. Like, they better not cap this damage. It's, like, actually good. It's like actually good damage, like really good. If you can use Tremor Reverb. But like, dude, I swear to God. And also the fact that he has no fucking Tremor ID. So what would you even run this with? Like, what would you run him with? Sinner. Honglu. What ID would you use? I mean, there's not really that many. Good ones that would fit the ego in the first place. If you're trying to hit resonance, it would probably be Diechi, right? But it's a sloth skill, so it doesn't even resonate well. I guess it would be Diechi, right? Because it's just the best in general. And he can probably... I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be Sloth and Gloom. I'm assuming it's going to cost Sloth and Gloom. So it's like... I don't know. I mean, like, dude, why is this a Sloth ego? I mean, I guess Tremor is Sloth. Dude, I keep thinking in my head that, like, both of the Glupo egos want to work together, but they're completely different. They're completely different. So, they don't actually want to work together. Can you sort by status effects in this? No. You know what can, though? Fucking, the Predwen website can. Never thought you'd see this again, did you? Tremor? Oh yeah, you count as a Tremor ID, huh? Okay, so it's like you, obviously Regret, we know, and then Molar Otis. What do you even do, bro? Oomphy Heathcliff. I've read you maybe once. You inflict coin power for every 6 Tremor if the sum of target's Tremor potency is a clue. Yeah, bro, this ID doesn't even burst Tremor? Or am I crazy? Deal 10% more damage for every 6. When converting Tremor, trigger the burst. But you don't want to amplitude conversion into Tremor decay, though. LCCB Ishmael for skill 2. Oh, that's true. Quake rounds actually is kind of crazy for Tremor. LCCB Ishmael in current year. But Quake rounds is crazy for Tremor, that's true. And then her skill 3 actually bursts it, right? Yeah, she bursts it when she shield bashes them. Dude, you really... Dude. Heathcliff... the fact that they have anti-synergy... Okay, the fact that they have anti-synergy with each other because you only want to run one amplitude conversion, pretty much. Like, we can assume that you only... Like, just generally speaking, you want to run one amplitude conversion and then build your team around supporting that specific amplitude conversion. So, like, the fact that they kind of step on each other's toes is a little bit sad. Tremor Decay is good for turns where you're not Tremor bursting. I mean, that's true. When you're stacking the Tremor. When you're stacking the Tremor, it's okay. I don't know how reliable it is to, like, set... Like, the thing is, you're kind of assuming, like, if you're running all 3 different Tremors, then they all do serve different purposes. Like, Tremor Decay is better if you're getting your stack up at the beginning. Then Reverb is when you're bursting it to try and stagger the enemy. And then the red Tremor one, I don't remember the red one. But the Otis one is good when you're staggering them. Like, so they do have 3 different roles. But it's very, very hard to say, like, oh yeah, I will just have the correct amplitude for every single scenario. Like, because it's like, it's a little bit strange. I mean, 2 of them are on egos, which is not horrible. 2 of them are on egos, so you can kind of do them on demand. But, like, I don't know if enemies are going to be living that long. Like, long enough for it to matter that much. And his Tremor Decay, like, his amplitude conversion is on his skill 3. Which is less reliable. I don't know, like... It's there. Like, the thing is, this ego's cracked. Like, this ego is so cracked. Because of the reverb. Like, reverb is so crazy good. Like, it has the opportunity to be so crazy. But they just need, like, more Tremor support. Like, I don't know if Oomphy is good enough. This ID is kind of shit. To be honest. Like, I don't know. People like Rose Spanner a lot, for some reason. I never liked using her. But people are like, dude, it's Cloud Cutter. Dude, she is Cloud Cutter, though. Inflict 2 more Tremor each time. If it's reused twice, inflict Tremor, then trigger Tremor Burst. Like, I just don't like this ID that much. I mean, she's not bad for Tremor, though. I mean, she bursts it twice, doesn't nuke your entire stack. She does inflict, like, a solid amount on her skill, too. But the thing is, like, I just hate her because her clashing sucks. That's all. Her passive is crazy good, though. Am I crazy? Her passive is nuts. Increased stagger threshold raised by 20%. I mean, for a Tremor team, that's not bad. Some people use N-Don for Tremor count. Is that real? What does she even do, bro? If the target has nails, inflict +1. There's no way. Who are the some people, bro? Who are the some people you're talking about? There is no way. Bro, this idea is so bad. Who are the some people? Roja Effervescent solves Tremor count by herself. Oh yeah, she has a Tremor ego. Dude, shows you how much Tremor I play. Literally none. I literally forgot. Oh, it's Rhyme Shank Buffer Tremor. That's right. That's right. No, you're actually true. Okay, I mean, if you're running Effervescent Corrosion on Roja because it actually is really good for Tremor, then I guess you'd run Rose Banner because Rose Banner is slightly better than average in a Tremor team. Okay, I mean, honestly, dude, I don't think Tremor, like, the thing is, if the numbers are good on this Ego, this could actually save Tremor, like, single-handedly. Because the Tremor Burst effect is so strong on Tremor Reverb. Like, this could, I will go down in history. I will go down in history. And I'm, like, the Tremor hater, bro. But this actually has the potential to genuinely save Tremor. If we could just get a few more IDs that, like, really ramp Tremor fast, and I'm talking, like, fast. Like, I'm talking, like, LCCB Ishmael fast, where her skill 2 inflicts, like, 1,000,000,000,000 Tremor potency. Like, if we can get IDs that do this, like, we get one or two more, just to stack the thing super fast, like, ramp your Tremor super fast, like, I'm serious, like, Tremor could actually be good. Like, really good. Because Tremor Reverb, if you're bursting it that many times, you're using Molar Otis, Regret Faust, and Rose Spanner also bursts it, like, twice on her skill 3. She bursts it twice. And then Otis's fucking, Otis's binds or whatever bursts it, like, 3 times. Like, dude, I mean, but it converts it into Tremor Fracture. I mean, the thing is, if they're going to get staggered, then I don't really mind Tremor Fracture. But, like, dude, that's a lot of damage. Like, if you have a solid stack on Tremor Reverb, that is a lot of damage. And the thing is, unlike sinking, like, if you want to cash in all of the Tremor damage, like, the thing is with sinking is when you deluge it, the stack is gone, and it does a huge burst. The thing is about Tremor is that Tremor's not the same, because you can cash in the Tremor burst effect of Reverb as many times as you want, as long as the stack has enough count, right? Like, as long as your burst skills don't completely nuke the stack, you could just keep cashing this in over and over forever, right? Like, it's actually crazy. So it has the potential to actually be better than sinking if we can stack it high enough. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, this could genuinely be better than sinking if you can stack it high enough. But sinking scales twice as fast. So, like, it's tough. Because sinking deluge you multiply the count and the potency. Tremor Reverb, you only deal damage based on potency. You can't multiply the two numbers together in order to get the damage total. So sinking will always deal pretty much twice as much damage. But again, I'm just saying, if you can stack this super fucking high, like, it would honestly not be bad. If only Hong Lu had a Tremor Ego. Ego hurts because the passive is useless unless you use it twice. I mean, yeah, that's like ass, bro. The passive is dog shit. Like, I'm ignoring the passive. I'm ignoring the passive. I don't really care about the passive. I don't know. I mean, I think the Ego is not bad. It has the potential to be really broken if they print more Tremor. Like, if they print... Dude, if they print more Tremor, I will go down in history saying that this Ego actually, like, Tremor Reverb, it could genuinely be good. Could. I'm not gonna say it will be, but it could be. Anyways, what else is on the agenda? I was thinking a couple things. First, what's it called? I was thinking about, I played Doom using only spin-to patterns. S-Go video. You know what, dude? Fine. We'll watch some S-Go. When was the crab event? A year ago? Oh, it was so long ago. It was about a year ago, I think. Molar Otis. September 14th. It was September 14th. It was not a year ago. It was less than a year ago. Maybe about, like, it's like 2/3 of a year. He dropped the video like 4 or 5 hours ago because of this. We want to watch the video he dropped like 5 hours ago. Limbus Fun Facts. It's only 2 minutes long. Okay, you know, we can watch Limbus Fun Facts.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Limbus Fun Facts. I'm your host Desku, and tonight's show is a real special.
Molarish is crab. Oh, it's crab. It's crab. You're right. I'm looking at the wrong one. It's crab. It's crab. I thought they were released around the same thing. Around the same time, I mean. It's this. Oh shit, it was a year almost. Yeah, it's this. You're right. When were they released? Were they released much later? Oh, they were released a little later. Is Molar Boat Works? Yeah, you're true. You're true. Okay, so it's like 2 months away from being a year.
One, since we'll be talking about some of the funnest fun facts you've ever heard about Limbus Company.
Oh, Tremor and Sinking. Okay.
Fun fact number 1. Hong Lu doesn't have a fucking Tremor ID.
That's true. He does not.
Nor does he have a single ego or ID outside of this one that bursts Tremor.
Okay, like, you're not using it for the burst Tremor, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves. This ego is not getting used more than once per fight. Like, let's be honest, this is only getting used once per fight to turn your stack into reverb, and then you're never using it ever again. You're probably using this to turn it into reverb, and then you're just never using it again.
Fun fact number 2. Hong Lu doesn't have a poise ID, even though he has one of the few ego in the game that has quote-unquote poise synergy.
Bro, this guy hates soda or what? I mean, I hate it too. It's dog shit, but like, bro, he has a vendetta. He has a personal vendetta. He's like, it's personal.
Fun fact number 3. Why would they make an ego for an ID that doesn't exist yet? Like why?
Okay, to be honest, if he had I think if he had a Tremor ID, it might be crazy. Like, I think it might be actually a little bit crazy strong. The thing is, like, they give it to Hong Lu. I think Hong Lu might be the only person without a Tremor ID. He's like one of them, if not like the only person without any Tremor on any kit at this point. But like, dude, I think that if they gave him a Tremor ID, it would actually be like kind of strong. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Maybe I'm like Tremor reverb pilled. Like, maybe I'm stupid.
Like, I want to know why. It just ruins the hype of the ego when ego banners are already so much less.
Hype tier list: S tier story content, A tier ID banners, B tier actual good pass notes, C tier ego banners. Yeah, that's dude. The hype tier list is actually so true. It's actually so true.
Exciting than ID banners when you have to wait for an ID to exist to justify the ego. It should be the other way around. They literally already did this.
Effervescent Corrosion was actually more exciting to having a great synergy with an existing ID. Yeah, that's fair.
On
See?
Hong Lu with Soda. Of course, a poise ID wouldn't save that ego from the darkest pits of hell, but
Didn't they already do this? Release an ego, then an ID that synergizes with it? Yeah, they did it with Isong. His Dimension Shredder got added before his W Corp. And they're both like rupture charge. But like, I think it's more common that they don't, which is like really stupid. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. There's probably other cases where they did something similar, but I mean, like, if you count 4th Match Flame Ryoshu as a burn ego, then 4th Match Flame Ryoshu got added before Liu Ryoshu. I mean, does that count? Not. Are we counting that? Are we counting that? Like, I don't know.
But still, especially since the tremor effect of this ego is actually good, the choice to give it to a Hong Lu when
Rhyme Shank too. I mean, yeah, I get that's true. That's true. Rhyme Shank and Diechi Rogia. But Rhyme Shank was on launch. Like, if we're counting launch, then yeah, there's a ton of egos that work like that. There's also what's it called? Like Ardor Blossom Ishmael, where Liu Ishmael got added later. You know, there's a bunch of them that are like that.
almost everyone else in the game has a Tremor ID means that I am left in a state of wholehearted confusion. Despite this not seeming like a bad ego at all on paper, it still drives me up a wall that PM would seemingly shoot themselves in the foot like this, especially when it would have been really easy to make it sinking.
It would have been easy to make it sinking.
Fun
Fourth match for Yoshi was the start of gain ego as well. Yeah, that's I realized that after.
fact number 4.
That's why I don't really count it. Dude, I don't even count it as a burn ego anyway. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if we count it as a burn ego. It's hardly even a burn ego.
I mean, how do you...
Rhymeshank was not, only got good with up die 4, though. Yeah, that's valid. That's very valid. Fourth match, he saw. Yeah, I mean, technically.
How do you fuck this up? I mean, serious. And fun fact number 5. This Sinclair Zayn ego is better than Branch of Knowledge.
True.
That's all for tonight's show. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to never see you again.
Let's see. I'm not actually this angry. Okay. For the people who don't understand comedy. Rare footage manifesting his curse at full potential to force Project Moon to make a 3-star Tremor Honglu ID. True. I hope so. I hope we get a Honglu Tremor ID. I feel like it would actually be kind of fun. MST. Made up standard time. Bro, Mystical Space Typhoon. My brain has forever been corrupted.
Ends now.
MST means Mystical Space Typhoon. Anyways, what do we do now? I was thinking a couple things. One, we could do tier listing. Dude, it's been a while since I've done a tier list. You could, like, make fun of me for my tier listing. Or we just, like, chill and play, like, some games. Actually, we'll say, hold on. I'll open Limbus first. Because, you know, I gotta do some dailies and whatever. So we'll do that first while I think. And we'll swap over. Game capture. Turn this off. Turn this on. MST is my favorite way to counter a spell or trap. I have bad news about your prospects of countering spells and traps with MST, bro. It doesn't negate. I have bad feelings. We'll grind some tickets while we wait. Why not? I hope it doesn't end up like Liu Yisang and Faust. Those two are in the void somewhere. Dude, yeah, they got lost, like, literally. 9-2 Faust literally got lost in the wilderness. Sinclair new ego opens the option of IDs who gain power based on shield. That's true, actually. That is true. You're not wrong. Also, you know what, actually? I was gonna ask, bro. I literally made this team for myself in, like, 10 minutes. What is your guys' XP Lux team, for those who actually run XP Lux, which should be everyone, at least once per day? What is your XP Lux team? This is literally what I'm running. And it's, like, not bad. The thing is, I would run Duo Faust and Sinclair if I could, but I found that, like, usually they end up staggering or dying too early because they don't start with very many slots, so I just threw in K-Corp Honglu because he's infinite health bar, so he just tanks things. The skip button. No, bro, but it's inefficient. It's inefficient to skip, bro. Come on. All my guys do ineffective damage and I'm too lazy to swap them. Yeah, but like, dude, I can't. Like, there's no way that's correct, bro. For like the 15 to 20 minutes you take to build a team of AoE blunt spam, like, that would save you so much more damage than being lazy and not making a team, you know? Like, come on. Do you need a tank? I do. I don't need specifically him as a tank, but his skill 2 is good enough. But like I don't think it's optimal. Like in no place do I think that it's optimal to run K-Core Pong Lu in XP Lux. Like there's no way. That's why I'm asking, because there's just no shot. I run Sun Shower with Diechi, Rogia, and Claire because it's funny seeing Sun Shower distort and kill everyone. Okay, sounds horrible. Made Ryoshi regret Faust, Philip Claire, Paint Song. Middle, LobCorp, Faust, and Otis. LobCorp, Otis? Really? Actually, I mean, we could run Molar Otis, actually. It's not bad. Instead of you.
굴로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
And Claire, Regret Faust, Molar Otis, Diechi, Rogia, Liu, Ishmael, and Middle Dawn.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
탈출 개체 확인.
그 오물을 떼어내 주지.
Well, Soup, I cleared it in 6 and you did it in 7. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm asking for a better team, bro. Maybe Rabbit Heath is better. Maybe just Meta Slave team is better, huh?
해보자고.
I literally threw K-Core Pong Lu in there, like, just randomly, because it was the first ID that I saw. Like, he is in no way optimal. Bro, people, like, when I made my video initially on K-Core Pong Lu's kit review, it's, like, one of the most, like, divisive videos I've made. People were like, bro, how could he say in the thumbnail that he sucks? It's clearly clickbait. How could he possibly say this? Bro, I'm, like... When was the last time people used K-Core Pong Lu, bro? Like, that idea is not... Like, he is not all that. Let me just say, he is not all that.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
다 죽어라. 다 죽어라.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이.
불길 속으로.
적사살. 좋아.
In Railway 3, he's good on Trio. I mean, he is because, yeah, the main strategy is tanking. It's not bad. Bullet Otis has an AoE that usually hits all the staggered guys on second turn of second wave. Is that better than just running, like, Molar Otis, though? Because Molar Otis just one-shots people, like, just normally. She, like, staggers them and, like, yeah, she, like, consistently can stagger and kill people. So I don't know if, like, saving up... I mean, the thing is, Bullet Otis's skills also mostly are blunt, right? Except for her skill 3 is Pierce. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe we'll try it.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
We can try it. I'm not gonna write it off immediately.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
K-Core Pong Lu's amazing because he loses all his clashes and tanks a lot of damage. Yeah, like he contributes like nothing.
아직 50일까지 많은 날이 남은 것을.
I'll see. We'll try Bullet Otis. Because her skills are mostly blunt except the skill 3, right?
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나.
You just have to not use it, which kind of sucks for autoing. Like the other thing about the Molar Otis is that when you auto with a discard ID, it's actually so much more consistent because they don't auto with their skill 1s. And they cycle out their skill 1s, so it's like actually so convenient.
개체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
탈출 개체 확인.
Ah, that sucks. My team is Butler, Otis, and Ryoshi.
약화되는 것 같습니다.
Isong, Regret, Faust, and Claire, and Middle Dawn.
재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
Middle Dawn does not seem horrible. I don't know how well she would fare though. Once enemies get unclashable mechanics that actually murder us, then K-Core Pong Lu can join. Yeah, that's what I agree. But even then, even if there are enemies that like have unclashable mechanics, I feel like there's just better tanks to use that offer more damage than him.
제압 완료.
밀어붙이려면 지금이야.
So like
승리가
even then he's like kind of a low damage unit. Like there's just better tanks that actually offer some damage.
고통 없어.
탱고도. 아, 옛날
탈출
버릇이.
개체 확인.
적사살. 좋아.
Like maybe you would use like Zvi Gregor or something like as a tank instead. Like there's a bunch of tanks. Or Pequod Heathcliff is also really solid. Pequod Heathcliff is a tank that turns his
제압 완료.
damage taken into extra damage, so he's like the ideal tank.
탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
Do we consider Blade Lineage Mersault as a tank? I mean, kind of. His stagger bar is a little bit tough for a tank, though. Like, his stagger... The thing is, I would consider him a tank if his first stagger bar was lower.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
격발. 안심해라. 고통 없어. 격발.
Why only run 3 IDs at a time?
우리가
Because the thing is, I would run 2 if I could. But because, like, the thing is, I think that only giving, turboing Faust
일발
slots over and over so she can spam blunt AoE over and over again is, like, the optimal strategy,
안심해라.
I think.
고통 없어.
But, like, the thing is she can't solo because she has no evade. So, she can't solo, which sucks.
제압 완료. 경고에는
So I need to add other IDs. So I add Enclair because he's not bad, and giving him multiple slots is also pretty good. But like, they can't duo because neither of them have an evade, and there's still too many enemies. So I need a third person to just distribute the damage that they're tanking at the beginning, because you want to give Faust as many slots as possible, basically. Like that's kind of the strategy I've landed on. So it's just a matter of who is the best IDs, like the minimum amount of IDs that I can fit, and I just take like the 3 best ones. I think I like Modus more.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나.
불길 속으로
힘내긴 해보자고. 유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
개체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
좋아.
Maybe a level 1 ID to distribute.
탈출 개체
기세를 모아서 뚫어보자.
I mean, okay, if I'm like bringing another ID, it might as well be good. Diechi Roja is also a great tank. I mean, yeah, she is an excellent tank actually.
한방 먹였네.
불길
이기세를
속으로
모아서
Okay.
뚫어보자고.
Remember when I said like the bots don't auto with their skill 1? Yeah, okay. Like I pressed P and enter, and then Otis used her skill 1 when she could have used skill 2. So that fucking blows.
탱고도. 아, 옛날 버릇이.
한바탕 해볼까?
적사살. 좋아.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Bro, you're seriously gonna live?
다 죽어라.
힘들군. 그러니 알아서 잘 피해야지.
I remember when I used to solo Mirror Dungeon with Diechi Roja.
우리가 우세.
Dude,
속으로 끝내보자고.
which Mirror Dungeon are you soloing, bro? That's crazy.
한바탕 해볼까? 탈출 개체가 정리되었습니다.
다 죽어라.
탱고도. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살. 좋아.
한바탕 해볼까?
When she just came out, is that like normal Mirror Dungeon? Which, there's, okay, like I don't remember when she came out. It was so long ago, bro. My memory's not that good. I don't remember what the game was like when she came out.
힘 조절이.
다 죽어라. 그
Shield on half of her HP pool. Oh my god. Can we watch some Legend Hearthstone gameplay? Mirror Dungeon 2, I think it was normal. We could play a little bit of variety.
그러니 알아서 잘
I'm down to play
피해야지.
some variety.
힘들군.
Mirror Dungeon 2, I think it was
그러니
mostly
알아서 잘
normal.
피해야지.
Maybe it was even Mirror Dungeon 1. I don't think she came out in Mirror Dungeon 1, bro. No way. No way.
당연한 결과죠.
It was season 1. Diechi Rojo was not season 1. How many tickets do I have? Not many, bro. I'm poor. 71. Oh, because we got refunded on Painter. That's why. I have not reinvested into my Painter after the rework. Okay, we can play some variety a little bit. But first, I gotta do my due diligence and log into the Battle Cats. Hit the sensor. Swap to... Where is my BlueStacks on my game capture? Hello? There it is. Just in case it loads in. I don't think it'll load in time. Oh, okay, we're good. Take the sensor out. I've been doing like the world's smallest amount of off-screen mining. And by that I mean I was like just playing some cat fruit stages and whatever, just chilling. And doing like my dailies. Servant of Darkness. But yeah, I've not like made much progress here. We'll start here. Diechi Rojo was 100% not season 1. Discard was not a thing. Yeah. Discard, it was patched out. That's true. That's true. Discard was patched out, bro, in season 1. Remember? I remember I once soloed with Chef Ryoshi once Red Eyes dropped, though nowadays I see people soloing with everyone. Soloing got so much easier over time, I think. I feel like. I don't know, like, why that is. It might be a combination of, like, understanding of the game and better support passives. Generally, I'm just trying to... I don't know, but, like, I feel like soloing got so much easier as time went on. Crimson Catastrophe. This is Red Cyclone, right? We can pick up Red Cyclone, I think. Better ego gifts? That's also true. Witch Cat. I mean, we could probably do Crimson Cyclone. I mean, we probably don't need the third meat shield. I think that's kind of troll. Oh yeah, and also, dude, the reason I had to log in today is because there's a special cat sale. Look, everything is half off. So I'm gonna be buying like all the special cats while they're on half off. Because it's useful for the future. Minus 1k cash food for this, by the way. Or almost. But it's useful for the future. It's better to have them now. While they're on half off. And then, I suppose after, we can play a little Hearthstone. Dude, stop giving me energy. Yeah, Lizard Cat, that's better. We'll try Crimson Cyclone, and then we'll swap over to Hearthy. We'll see if we'll play a little bit of Hearthy. Dude, I've been playing Battlegrounds recently. It's kind of fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Battlegrounds is kind of fun. Dare I say it. Dare I say it. Battlegrounds is a little bit fun. And I used to make fun of it too. Like, I used to never play it, bro. But it's low-key kind of entertaining. Solo or duos? I've been playing both. Mostly duos because it's more fun. But solos, I do dabble in solos too. How are we gonna get past all these shy boys, by the way? They're like murdering all of my shitters. If we had Sushi Cat, things would go so much better. We've killed one. I don't know if Bahamut's getting his attack off in time here. Oh, he is barely. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe we got punished for leveling our worker too fast, but it looks like we're somehow living. Jeez. That's crazy. What's the Battlegrounds meta right now? Well, there was recently a huge patch that changed the meta, like, in a big way. So I actually don't really know what the meta is. Before, it was, like, mechs and dragons, but dragons just got nerfed really hard. And mechs also took a pretty big hit. Undead got buffed. Beasts used to be terrible, but they also just got buffed recently, too. So, honestly, it's kind of a fresh meta right now. I'm not exactly sure. And I haven't played very much post-patch either. So, I think we're kind of... I mean... I don't know if our Witch Cat stack is big enough here. We did hit the slow on the Cyclone, though. That's good. Our Cosmo made our Bahamut miss. I mean, that's just typical. Dude, can we hit a slow on this thing? Okay, our Witch Cat stack is gone, so our entire stack is gonna die here. I mean, I think I could have played this better in the early part of the stage, but it's not over. If we can get this freaking one horn out of the way and land a slow, okay, that's really good. Cosmo is not long for this world. Yeah, okay, farewell. But we just need our stack to survive here, and we're good. And I didn't bring a treasure radar, so we're gonna have to play it again if we don't get the drop. Which is a bit of a shame. All of my Hearthstone knowledge is Rarin. Dude, Rarin has breathed, like, new life into the game, to be honest. Like, I also watch him from time to time. His content is really fun. And he brings a lot of attention to the game in the modern age. Like, he single-handedly, low-key, is, like, reviving the game. Like, also, we are not even gonna win, bro. We're out of money. Alright, I just want to see how close we got then, I suppose. I feel like we had the Cyclone going for a minute there. The fact that our Witch Cat is not true formed is tough. Alright, how much damage did we do? I think we actually almost made it. Am I crazy? 10% health. We can totally do that. We can totally do this. 10%, huh? I don't think there's anything else that I can bring that would really help, though. Actually, hold on. Bra-Cat could actually be good. Instead of legs, I suppose. We could use Bra instead. That's actually not bad. I think that might be it. I mean, we could also use Fortune Teller. I think I like this. Is there Dog Cat? Bro, that's heresy. Don't say those words. My other problem is Hearthstone is just Blizzard. I mean, that's valid. That's so valid. Alright, so we've learned from our rocky start last time. We're gonna have to save a little money for this wave of Shy Boys. Push a little bit harder against them at the beginning. Blizzard is kind of a dog shit company, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But Hearthstone is fun, so I don't care. I am unaffected. Just kill one and we're good, please. One Shy Boy and we're good, please. Please, I'm begging you. My Bath Cat missed. There we go. This game is normal for like anime girls and gods, not weird ass dogs. Bro, it's true. Like, how dare you come in here and suggest that there be a dog in my cat game? Like, that's honestly, that's insulting, honestly. Also, you think with like how many shy boys there were, like we'd have more money, but here we are with no money. And we just focus on stacking CCs pretty much, and just hope that the bra cats don't knock back too much. And we should be okay. We've stuck the slow on him. We're hitting knockbacks on him. We're not hitting that many knockbacks on him, apparently. My bad. My stack of witches is gone, I think, which is really bad. Yo, please, bro. Not having true form witch is so ass. This is horrible. I think this is so much worse than our last attempt, actually. It's crazy. I'm so sorry. I will never make that mistake again. Yeah, you better not. Please, bro, just knock it back. I'm begging you. My stack. Oh, yes. No, and then my stack is gone again. Oh, motherfucker. Dude, this stage is hell. If the start off was smoother, like, dude, if I had sushi or something, the start off would be so much smoother. We could actually stand a genuine chance. Should I invest in Apple or Witch if I want to do the stage? Okay, I think Apple kind of destroys it if you can true form it. This stage is so doable for us, though. Like, you're supposed to be able to do the stage pretty early. Maybe it's a little too early, but I feel like it's doable if we get good RNG. The problem is the RNG is just not on our side. Yeah, that was so much worse than the last attempt. Alright, I'm not too attached to our Cyclone. I mean, what does it give you? It gives you Space Cat, right? Yeah, I don't really care. Sliming to victory. Yeah, we'll do this later. Off stream. I'm sure nobody cares about farming, so I won't be farming on stream. That's for damn sure. Swap my app again. Hearthstone. Does it show my deck tracker on stream? It does not. Alright. That's unfortunate. I can change the resolution so there's no black bars, though. That's cool. Hello? Wiki? Resolution. 1080? There we go. That should be better. It is better. What are my daily quests, fellas? I don't think I did all of them. I gotta play games in ranked and use my hero power and play Tavern Brawl, Arena, and Battlegrounds. I doubt I'll be able to TF, but I somehow got an epic. I haven't beat any Cyclones yet. You could definitely beat Cyclones, bro. I think Cyclones are so easy. Depending on the ones. Like, Red Cyclone is supposed to be one of the first you're able to do. Like, you can do that right after EOC. Obviously, I was 10% off. Hero Power in 2024, cringe. It's fine, dude. I'll just play, like, Casual Wilds or something. I don't really want to play in Legend MMR. I don't really want to play on Legend MMR, so I'm just gonna, like, play some Casual to do the hero powers. And then in Ranked, I'll play on Standard. Yeah, I'm not looking to play against only Questline Warlock and Pirate Rogue on stream. That's like extremely unfun. Maybe I can boost the volume a little bit more actually.
I fight in the name
Nah,
of
it's okay. It's okay.
Will serve me in death.
I got destroyed trying to do Perfect Cyclone. Perfect Cyclone is one of the harder ones. You need Crazed Titan and Jamera decently leveled in order to do it. Perfect Cyclone is like really, it's one of the later ones, or one of the last ones you would do. Metal. I think the last ones you would do are Metal Cyclone, Perfect Cyclone, and what's the other one? The Aku Cyclone is also very difficult to do early. But all the other ones are easy. Traitless is kind of annoying, but it's not hard if you have the right units. Like, if you have Shaman... Dude, okay, if you have Shaman Cat, you can do pretty much all the Cyclones pretty easily. Do I just play Flint for tempo? I kind of want to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's fine. Left for a bit, why not ladder? Okay, well, in Wild, I'm Legend. I'm not looking to play against, like, Questline Warlock on stream. It's extremely unfun. I don't know why I included this card if the opponent is not going to play a single minion, so I can't trade my fucking Ghoul in ever. It's a pretty bad situation for this card, unfortunately. I'm just gonna keep it, whatever. So, you know, I mean, the thing is, my win rate against Questline is not even that bad. I think I dropped this. But yeah, my win rate against Questline is not that bad, but it's just, like, not a fun matchup. It's not particularly interesting to watch. He's hand buffing my robots for me. Thanks. Dude, if he played any minions, like, if he played any minions, we would be rolling him so much harder. It's like the slowest to game ever, bro. Because I can't trade my fucking Ghoul and get Discover or Corpses or anything. Like, I can't Corpse farm either. This is so ass. Dude, we're still not playing minions. We are still not playing minions. This guy's a psycho, bro. He's a fucking psycho. Okay, are you dead? I have 8 on board. If I played this and then this, I don't think you're dead. 8 plus another 4. Or yeah, 8 plus 4. 8 plus 3. 3, 6, 9. You might actually be dead. Bro, hold on. Let me actually do some math. With down with the ship next turn, you're super screwed. This is 9 plus another 12. You're on 23. You're so close to being lethal. It's actually crazy. I mean, we just, like, I think we just pressure you. Honestly, to be honest. I think we just fucking go for it. We're so close. Next turn, you're taking so much damage. Wait, did I not have the corpses? Am I stupid? Oh my god, I might be actually dumb. I thought I had an extra corpse. Dude, you didn't see that. That was horrible, actually. That was so stupid. Oh my god. Dude, I thought I had 5. This guy not playing minions actually fucked me. He knows. Yo, kill my Posic? Ah, you rat. Dude, I miscounted corpses, and then I'm gonna lose. That's so bad. Oh, this is a good draw, though. 07, guys. I haven't spent a single corpse. These are all terrible. Get shit on. Think you just play out your hand a little? That's crazy. I kind of want to trade my Posic, but it's 5 damage. I'll trade it, whatever. Unlucky. Unlucky lifesteal. Then we draw a little. Dude, he could have been on like 3 health. I mean, the Tigress plushie is tough. The Tigress plushie is tough. Sure. Somewhere. Oh my god, bro. This is fucked up. Astalor is a good draw.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I kind of want to play the second Astalor. I have 2 turns to play it, though. I'd rather get on board again.
My compliments to the ship.
Fucking play this Geist. I don't know. Give me something good. Death Axe Punisher. Fascinating. I mean, this is decent. Just an extra guy. A really annoying extra guy.
A thirst beyond death.
I don't mind. If I could have drawn like, dude, if I had drawn like Sing Along Buddy or something, what the fuck is this? I mean, that doesn't really do anything. Runeterra is also not that crazy. If I didn't fuck over, dude, if I didn't fuck over my own Grave Strength, holy, we would be rolling right now. That's obnoxiously good here. We have 6. This is an extra 3. You're at 14. Okay, we're gonna have to play for board a little bit.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Go here into here.
Fallen will serve.
I really don't want to use burn damage to kill Runeterra, but I have to, I think, because I need to keep this taunt up.
Arcane bolt.
What's your general opinion on Demon Hunter and Death Knight? I like Death Knight. I think it's fun. Is it a good class? No. And because I play Wild, it's even worse. Like, this class is dog shit in Wild. Because of the rune system. Like, okay, Death Knight has a lot of things going wrong with this class. Like, there's so many things going wrong with Death Knight. The rune system means that, like, pretty much they can't release equal amounts of support for every Death Knight strategy. Because, like, what in the fuck? Toy Captain Tarim? Fuck you, bro. Yeah, we lose this for sure. I don't think it's because we miscounted or anything. I think it's because our early game was just way too slow. Which is a shame, but sometimes it just happens. It happens when you're an aggro deck. You got me? Did I hero power 5 times? I think I did. But, like, the fact that the rune system limits how many cards they can get... Oh, okay, we did. Okay, we're playing Standard. Standard ladder. We're in dog shit elo in Standard, so it's funny. But yeah, Death Knight has a lot of things going wrong with it, but they're super fun. Like, the class is super fun. It's just I wish that there was no runes. Like, the rune system is so bad. For, like, card releasing. Like, the pace of card releases is so bad, because they can only release a certain amount per expansion. So it's like, actually, so what is this skin? I kind of want to keep Headless Horseman, it's kind of funny. But it's like, nah. And then, oh my boy. Fuck yeah. Demon Hunter? I despise Demon Hunter. Fuck Demon Hunter. That class can get deleted from the game, and I don't think anyone would complain. I mean, it's also not that good. It's just annoying. Like, the thing is, the class is not that good. Again, in Wild, I'm talking. The class is pretty much irrelevant, almost. But, like, when it is good, it's just annoying. Like, there is no way around it. Like, when Demon Hunter is good, it's just annoying. This hand kind of blows, again. I think we just play runes for fun. Staff of the Primus. I mean... Sure, bro. Sure. Demon Hunter feels like Rogue on crack. I mean, Rogue is the best class in Wild right now by a million years. Because, dude, okay, over, like, the past, like, decade or whatever that the game's... We're lightning bolting my tar slime. Bro, that's gotta be prejudiced in some way. That's crazy. What did he do to you? Why? Why would you do that? We kind of need to kill this Needle Rock. I would like to play the Hematurge, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't like him drawing cards. Oh yeah, the Death Knight deck we're playing right now, by the way, is just pure control. Okay, that's super unlucky. It's like pure control Death Knight. Double blood, one unholy. And we're just outlasting our opponent. I don't have the Primus, and I don't have Helia, which are, like, pretty important, but I do have Horseman, and I do have Mon Pa, and I pulled Dr. Stitch and So, which is not a good card, but he is funny. I'm assuming... I actually don't know what Shaman deck this is, bro. He played, like, fucking 3 generic-ass cards. I have no clue what we're playing against. It's another Headless Horseman. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, the slower the game goes, the happier I am, so I don't mind it going slowly. But yeah, Rogue is like the best class in the game right now in Wild by a million years because of they have a million like super cheap draw spells for no reason. Like over the past like 6 years or something, they've given Rogue like Secret Passage and like all this random bullshit. Like, you know, and it's just like keeps compounding. I'll play Mon Pa to get an answer out of him here. But it's like Secret Passage, Door of Shadows, Swindle, Gone Fishing. You're playing a 4-mana Hex. You are fucking psychopathic, bro. Alright, we're playing Horseman for tempo here, I guess, because there's nothing else to do. But, yeah, it's like they have a million cycle cards, so they can just play like a trillion cycle cards and then play Pirates. They can play like a trillion cycle cards and then play, what's it called? Garrote. Garrote Rogue is super strong and wild right now as well. You can play, I think, what's it called? There's the, stupid-ass, the new card from the mini set, the Twisted Pack or whatever. That one is super obnoxious. It's Arcanite Ripper, I guess. But like, dude, it's like so degenerate. Because the Twisted Pack or whatever adds 5 cards from another class, but discards them at the end of the turn. So you basically just use that to you burgle 5 cards. It counts as you having like burgled 5 cards. So you just play that motherfucker. And then your Knolls cost 0, and like all of your burgle cards cost 0, basically. It's like so obnoxious. Oh my god. I'll take a 0-mana Thalnos, I guess. And develop a weapon. Develop a weapon, and I will, I guess, not swing. I'll swing, actually. But it's like, it's so gross. It's actually so gross. They draw through the entire deck by like turn 5. I'm just glad that they... Okay, you know what? Fine. You can fight for my weapon that I discovered. I don't care. Backstage Bouncer. Sure. Our draws this game have not been great, but honestly, I don't think it matters because our hand is strong. I could play another Horseman. I'll play another Horseman. I don't know what this guy's deck is. It could be Singleton and he's just bricked. Honestly, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. But like, there's like 4 different rogue decks that are all tier 1, and then it's like Questline Warlock. But the thing is, Questline Warlock also kind of loses to Rogue, so it's not even the best deck. Shockhopper discovered a Lightning Storm, sure. One of the Windlord. Alright, bro, it's all you. Can I get my skull, please? My head. This is so awkward, this guy's health. And then the Horn of the Windlord kind of fucks me here. I will choose to ignore your Viper. And just chill. Bro is from the index. I think he's honestly playing Singleton. Like, his deck list is so strange. I'm waiting for him to drop Holiday. He's been holding these two cards. Yeah, okay, he's playing Excavate? What in the hell is this? What is this? Yeah, you can trade into that, bro. Trust me. You can be trusted to trade. No Taunt Totem. Fuck you. Fuck you. How's that? Fuck you, bro. No Taunt Totem. All I ask is no Taunt Totem. Okay, well. Bro is just cooking. I mean, Singleton Shaman is not bad, though. That's the thing, like, Singleton Shaman is not bad. He's just, like, bricked or something. Like, I don't know what's wrong. He's not playing very many cards. He's been holding these two cards in his hand since the mulligan, the two leftmost, and then the third one from the right, or the third one from the left, he's drawn on turn 1 and also has not played. So I'm assuming he's sitting on, like, Reno, but I don't know what he's, like... I don't know. I think I can outvalue him as if I can draw the stupid Horseman's Head. Like, if I can draw the stupid Horseman's Head and force him to use Reno, then I'm comfortable tossing the Geist down. But, like, until then, it's so tough. Stitch and Sew is not that appealing. It will force out Reno, though, so, I mean, I'm down to draw. I'm down to play it. Talon, I guess. Sure. Sure. Alright, I mean, this is an adequately annoying minion for him to clear, so... If I were him, I would drop Reno now, to be honest. Yep, there it is. Fucking hate this card, by the way. This is like one of the worst design cards in the entire game, in my opinion. And I play it. Like, my pet deck is Reno Warlock. But I hate that card with such a burning passion. Hollow Hound, sure. So we forced out Reno, thankfully. He's drawn 2 Blood Plagues in a row and a Frostbite. Bro, what the fuck are the odds? Jesus. But yeah, I mean, we're okay to go wide here now, which is nice. Yeah, sure, bro. Take your 3. Take your 3. Be happy about it. Stupid. Yeah, whatever. Make your big guy. What are we doing here? We're passing on 5 mana. Okay, my bad. Didn't know it was like that. Okay, we'll draw a bunch of cards. Give me the skull. Give me the skull. Give me the skull. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Give me the fucking skull. Oh well. It's better to ping here. I need to toss something down, so I'll toss this. And you know what? Fuck you. 2 Horseman's Heads in my 8-card deck. Where could it be? Where could it be? He is playing Extraordinary Control Shaman. Okay, the ETC, I have Rust-Rot Viper, Fistful of Corpses, and Sharp-Eyed Seeker. Bro, Sharp-Eyed Seeker is kind of a fire tech, because it instantly tutors the head. But, like, against Reno Shaman, I'm saving it for Holiday. Like, I'd rather just get the Viper and save it for Holiday. If both of the heads are on the bottom, though, it's so bad. Okay, I'm down to rat you. Well, there's the Holiday, so we don't have to worry about that. That's pretty convenient. So now we can get head. Because look, dude, if there's a card in the deck that didn't start there, you draw it, so I can get the head immediately, which is awesome. And then we clear this holiday. Which is nice. That's awesome. We don't have to worry about the stupid frogs, which is great. Because then we can not take Viper from ETC and start generating value. I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Yo, you should hero power, bro. It's free. And we're just sitting on, like, 3 board clears. Like, dude, this is, like, pure control dream right here. It's just... the pure control dream is just sitting on 1,000,000 board clears and then generating value every single turn. Oof. There's just no feeling like it. Another rat. You know what? I'm so down. Ooh, I just dragged my screen, so now I have to reset the resolution again. There we go. Give me your hand, bro. Sir Finley the Intrepid. Yeah, all you, bro. All you, pal. We can do this into Geist or something. Do I even care about the Tumbleweed? To be honest. Ping the Finley. Another Stitch and Sew. Just take the most... In the late game, you always just take the most annoying minions possible whenever offered. It's awesome. You just take the most annoying things ever. You know what? I'll take, I mean, these are all kind of ass. I'll take removal, I guess. That's not horrible. We still have another Skull in our deck. He's using... See, look. He's paying 5 for Altered Chord, bro. Like, this is desperate. This is a dire straits he's in right now. Dude, this, like, the thing is, this, like, slow, plodding gameplay of, like, Control has been pretty much extinct from the game ever since, like, what was it, like, Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, bro, like, in 2015 or whatever. Like, this, like, type of gameplay has been so irrelevant ever since they released, like, Jade Idol. It's kind of a shame. It's my favorite gameplay loop. I will take Ogre Gang Ace. I will take Gattle Snake. And I will take Miracle Salesman. Sure. Generate more value. This is the biggest guy, but I think I'm never gonna play it, so I'll just play this. But, like, dude, slowly out-grinding your opponent out of resources over the course of, like, 20 minutes, oof, there's just nothing like it. There really is just nothing like it. Baking Soda Volcano. All you, bro.
No sense.
Like, eventually they run out of removal. Eventually I win. Eventually. It'll take a long-ass time, though. And I only have 2 cards because I drew so many, so it's a little bit tough. What the fuck is this pull? 3 mana, 3/7. Are you for real? That's obnoxious. That is obnoxious. Yeah, hitting Gattlesnake, fine. So Soups, typical Control Warrior player. Dude, Control Warrior was actually peak. I did not ever... You're evolving a 3 mana 3/7? Are you for real? Deserved. Actually deserved. You are stupid for doing that. Sylvanas. Just take the most annoying guy at all times.
I have no time to gain.
Hit him with the Plague. But I always, what's it called? I always played Control Warlock. Warlock is my favorite class. Bro, Sylvanas! Dude, yeah, see? Like, he has to just pass his turn removing Sylvanas again. So, I just get to keep generating random bullshit over and over. It's, like, so obnoxious for him. I have a trillion board clears that I can't play. Like, this draws me 2 cards, and in this situation, I really don't want to draw 2 cards. Drew Plagues. Skill issue, bro. Hey, skill issue, man.
Well, I guess those frogs are pretty dang cute.
We are double coin feral spirit. Okay. And there's draw at the bottom of my deck. Okay. I guess we're spending corpse explosion so that we can ping. Toy snatching Geist is extra value, so we'll take that. I need to play this. I need to like get rid of cards in my hand though. Like this is kind of ass actually. Let's play this to get it out there. Next turn we can go big again. None of these do anything, so sure. This turn is kind of tough. We're a little vulnerable here. He has 6 cards left. One is a Plague. I think we can win before then. I think Shaman kind of does not have that many board clears left. And this huge Geist is going to go so hard. Yeah, Molten Giant, bro, for sure. Drawing 2 cards. You're a psychopath. He could honestly win. He could honestly win if we are, he's drawing again. He could win if he doesn't do this. If he didn't draw so many cards. He could actually outlast me. He's just playing more cards. Okay, I'll probably just board clear it then. Got board clears to spare, so I'm not worried. Gaslight Gatekeeper. I could play Gaslight Gatekeeper now. I don't think I care that much. I mean, you know what? Fine. It's stats.
Is someone there?
It's stats.
Nobody there.
Sure, whatever.
No cards are left. I am bereft.
And then we just draw our whole deck again. Awesome. We mix up. We give him the mix up. So we have 2 Toy Snatching Geist in our hand. We should be okay. Drawing the Horseman's head so late was really tough, though. Alakir. Okay. My bad, bro. It's not that deep. We're going face. We're evolving. We're not evolving Alakir. You know what? I kind of want to remove it. You know what? I kind of want to play cards. Give me... I mean, Kvaldir in this matchup is pretty solid in this situation. I mean, we'll play a Snake Oil.
Got a little light on cards here. I'm out.
It's looking pretty bad for him, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking pretty bad. Never seen a control shaman. I like the decks where you boost your spells and do 2-3-shot people with the spells. Oh, like Nature Shaman. Like combo Nature Shaman. I mean, Nature Shaman's pretty good. Lord Pillar Fragment discovered you this, huh? Sylvanas again? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he doesn't... yeah, you're not gonna know what hit him. He's dead to Plagues. I just trade this in, and then he's dead, so... I mean, this is GG here. Yeah, Lightning Storm. Yeah, he's given up. Hey, GG, idiot. Clear your guy. Discover more. Another Geist, in case we needed more value, and then he draws 2 Plagues next turn, and we win. Yes! Look at this, it's such an easy W. It only takes me going through every single card in both players' decks and removing over and over and generating value until I win. It's like, dude, this gameplay loop, it never gets old. Seeing my opponent slowly run out of resources is like the most dopamine-inducing feeling in the entire world. Too bad I'm missing like some of the most important cards in this deck because I don't have the dust. But like, oh my god, it's like so satisfying. But yeah, I mean, Control Shaman is not bad. Oh, is this like Control Warrior? This is gonna fucking blow. I think we have to keep ETC, but this sucks. This matchup is horrible for us. If it's like Singleton, if it's Brand Warrior, we're so fucked, by the way. The draws are really good, though, here. The draws are really good. Horseman and ETC early is really solid. But yeah, I mean, Reno Shaman is probably the best Shaman deck right now in Standard. Unlucky Powderman. We're playing Taunt Warrior. Okay. But it's honestly a legit strategy because of the amount of tools that they were given recently. Very solid. I kind of don't mind him drawing cards that much if we're playing for the long game. Oh, Crop Rotation's a really good draw, though. Okay, I mean, would I rather do that? I could deny him draw. Okay, I'll use it. I'll use it, honestly. It's fine. We'll deny him some draw here. Dude, Taunt Warrior is kind of spicy. If he gets rolling quickly, we might be in trouble. I don't know if I should have killed the Powderman there, but I don't want him drawing into more Taunt minions. So we kind of have to kill the Needle Rock. But then we're playing off curve next turn. We could drop ETC. It's not horrible. What is that? Sanitize, I guess? Razorfen Rockstar. I don't want to trade everything into Razorfen Rockstar, so I'm not. I think we play it safe and take Viper, honestly. I think we play it safe and take Viper, but, like, that's kind of no fun. That's kind of no fun, and I'm actually not gonna do that. Dude, I want to get my freaking head, bro. I want to get head. It's another Powderman, that's okay. Dirty Rat. Not great here. I should have played this first. That was a mistake. That was a misplay. It kind of ended up not mattering. Take Mosher, I guess. What do you think about Mill Rogue and Mill Druid? Okay, there's a difference between Attrition, Control, and Mill. Mill is for pieces of shit, bro. I hate Mill. Mill is actually so toxic. I despise Mill. Attrition Control is Giga Chad. Mill is like Soy Jack, bro. That's like the difference. Oh, but they'll both end up with no players having cards left. Shut up! It's not the same. It's not the same. Attrition Control is so Giga Chad. Mill is actually for like, dude, oof. Oof, Mill players. We are not playing anything. Dude, do I just Horseman on curve? I feel like that's a mistake. But then I could play Seeker next turn and start generating. Okay, you know what, I'll do it. The thing is, Horseman is really good removal, so maybe I should have kept it and just developed Mosher. But next turn I play Seeker, and I start generating value immediately. I feel like it's important. I'm so invested and I don't even know what's going on. Maybe I should try it. Dude, the pipeline. I'm telling you, this game is so fun. If you know what's happening, this game is fun. But it takes a while. There's a lot to get into. Drum Soloist. Like, I would have liked to have an answer for Drum Soloist this turn. But we can survive, and then we have Soul Stealer next turn, so it's not that big of a deal. But we get the head immediately and start generating our value, so that's cool. I guess we take no Muncher. And I kind of want to play Rat here because... Okay, that's fine. Because we Soul Stealer next turn no matter what, so I don't mind. I played in 2016 to 17. Oh, that's like in the strange, like, what's it called? Like, puberty stage of Hearthstone. Hearthstone is an easy game, too. You just hit numbers with other numbers. Yeah, I mean, it's so beginner-friendly, honestly. This game is really, really beginner-friendly. Like, it's super easy to understand. Like, that's one of the main things, is that it's so easy to understand even if you have no idea what's going on. That's, like, one of the major selling points of the game. is that it's so easy for viewers to look into the game and get into it, right? Even though you don't know what's happening. And because of that, it can be very popular for casuals. Yo, play more minions. Ooh. I kind of wanted you to play more minions though, pal. I mean, we could corpse explode here, and then we get a hero power into. Actually, I kind of like that more than playing Soul Stealer. Sour Fang. Not really it. I like Nesting Golem the most. But Farmhand is cheaper. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. Yeah, I mean, that's very true. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic have such an insane, like, ceiling to get into. Okay, I'm okay with this. Detonation Juggernaut that you discovered and gave 1 trillion stats. Fine. He's bashing me in the face. That's, like, actually so personal. Like, that's personally motivated. I'll play a Soul Stealer. I'll play the top decked Soul Stealer so that he's tilted. He's like, dude, he drew it off the top. I quit Hearthstone when they said pay for versus AI expansions. No, but though, dude, the adventures were actually so fun. We're using Bladestorm on a 5/5. You're gonna wish you had that later, bro. I have bad news. Alright, let's play some cards here. Stitch Giant is decent here. It's only 4 right now, but it'll cost lower in the future.
My blood for the Lich King.
Quartzite Crusher is good. Adventure is fun. Paying for them or not. Yeah, but you pay for them with gold, bro. Like I bought adventures with gold. I didn't spend any money on this game. I think in total I spent $5 on this game, genuinely. Like I've not spent very much money at all playing Hearthstone. Because nowadays it's pretty free to play friendly, especially nowadays. This guy is truly getting out controlled. This is tough. He's out of gas, and I got a full hand. I love playing attrition. I love playing attrition.
Well played.
Yes! I have a full hand, and he's got no cards left. Oh my god. This is truly what Hearthstone is all about. Torturing my opponent and wringing them out of every resource they possibly have. I'll play a few more, and then I'm gonna call it. I can kind of get a gist on what's happening. I just don't know anything like abilities or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like it's good for the viewer's experience, even if you have nothing going on. The game is so simple, and the way it's presented too, the way that the UI and everything is presented is so like viewer friendly and casual player friendly that it's like real. Oh my! If this is Flood Paladin, we lose.
I will fight with
Okay, this hand is not bad.
Could not stop me then.
This hand is not bad. I'll keep it, honestly. Dude, if this is like... Okay, the tier 1 deck in Standard right now is Flood Paladin. If this is Flood Paladin, we're gonna have a fucking horrible time. Genuinely. Like, I don't know if we can win. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this could be horrible. I mean, the first paid expansions where you needed gold to build a deck, and free-to-play players hardly built one deck with gold, but paying for expansions were not happening. They were forcing you to pay. No, okay, I understand that. I mean, that was, like, back in the day. That's valid. Because the game director at the time was Ben Brode, and obviously, Ben Brode has a... Like, if you did not play during that time, then you don't know who Ben Brode is, but if you did, Ben Brode is such an iconic... face of the game. But his philosophy for game design was very flawed. Is this a bot? This better not be a bot, bro. Bot in mid-gold. I would not be surprised. But his philosophy of the game was extraordinarily... Oh, it's fucking Mech Paladin. Well, thank God we kept 2 down with the ship. Jesus Christ. This card could actually be so fucking bad if we did not have removal. But his philosophy of the game, a couple of things. One of them was like, don't balance the game because like his philosophy was not to balance the game very much, because if something was too strong, then eventually players would find a way to counter it. Like a meta would arise to counter it. Like if something is like 80% presence, then all of the decks that people are playing are going to be like 80% like counters to that deck, right? Like counters to that strategy, and the meta will eventually find equilibrium because there will be enough people countering it that it will not be too dominant. That's just not true. In video games, that's obviously not how things work at all. So he did not balance the game very often at all. And then also his other philosophy was around monetization. He had a very, very strict monetization model for the game, which was a huge turnoff for a lot of people. Obviously, including myself, pretty much, like everyone, was suffering because of his extremely aggressive monetization. Which was, you know, I mean, again, like, if you watch any videos of him, he is such an alluring personality as a person that, like, having his face on the game, where he was the lead marketing person, like, he would show up in all the trailers, he would talk so much, like, he would hop into Twitch streams and stuff, and just talk with the players. His personality was so, like, magnetic, really, that people played the game anyway. And obviously it was like one of the first digital card games that became like really big, so that was huge. But like his actual game design principles were not very friendly to players. And it was because of that that the game was so aggressive and inhospitable early game to like free-to-plays. Now he left the team, and he works for Marvel Snap now. He's on Marvel Snap. Which is, you know, cool. Marvel Snap is doing pretty decently. Honestly, I kind of want to take Stuffy here. But, I mean, my principle is to take the biggest, dumbest guy. And Dr. Stitch and So is extraordinarily annoying. So, I will take him instead. I will just pass turn here. But, like, he was incredibly magnetic personality, and he's on Marvel Snap now, and that game's monetization is obviously very steep, but he's grown a lot since then. Like, it's not completely unplayable, and he learns that, like, not balancing the game, he's shifted completely from the not balancing the game philosophy. Now Marvel Snap gets pretty frequent balancing updates. Hearthstone got maybe like a few patches like in a year. But Marvel Snap gets balanced relatively frequently. But now that the team has changed and Ben Brode left, he left a few years ago, the game has been way more friendly to free-to-plays. I'll take Talon. I will take Gyre Worm. And I will take a Tram Mechanic, I guess. Sure. I kind of want to clear this War Gear. So that's what we're going to do. The trades here are a little bit ugly, so avert your eyes if you like, if you hate going negative in value, but we need to get this freaking magnetic off the board. In what way? Remind me what I was talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about monetization. Yeah, so he left the game around Cobalt and Catacombs or the Witchwood-ish era. And since then, the game has gotten so much better for free-to-plays. They do, like, mini-sets, which are pretty decent for value. They do, what's it called? Talon Forging in the main deck, huh? A little spicy. They do, like, mini-sets, which are, like, 2,000 gold for an entire set of cards. Which is obviously really nice, because you're guaranteed to get those cards. And it's like 4 legendaries and like a couple of cards for each class. Not only do they release mini-sets in like the middle of an expansion cycle. So, oh, this is really good. So, you know, it's like a good way to keep the expansions fresh. They give you more gold now. Like, there's a battle pass now, but 90% of the battle pass is free, and the only thing in paid battle pass is cosmetics. And the battle pass system is so much more generous with packs. They give you, like, an actual pity timer on packs. There's duplicate protection now, so you can't pull dupes in packs anymore, ever. Unless you have every card in the set, you can't pull dupes, which is obviously great. Fantastic. There's a pity timer guaranteed. In the first 10 packs of every expansion, you're guaranteed a legendary, which is like really, really great for new players because you can invest minimally into an expansion and still get high value cards, which is awesome. You get a lot more gold. If you're a returning player, they give you like a free straight up like structure deck, pretty much. Like, you get basically tryout decks, like loner decks. You get like one for each class or something, but at the end of the week where the loners expire, you can pick one to keep forever, and it's like straight up close to a meta deck, like in terms of how much value you get. So it's like genuinely really you get a lot. Like, you get a lot for playing nowadays. Foresight Crusher is really nice here. Start freezing this guy. But, like, over the last few years, they've retrofitted the game in such a way that, like, it's so much better for free-to-plays now. And you can genuinely get, like, very competitive. Like, again, I'm, like, basically free-to-play. I've spent, like, $5 in my entire life, and I hit Legend. You don't even need to... You can hit Legend after, like, a month of playing, if you wanted. You take one of the structure decks after a week, and then you, like... just get some dust, spend the gold, get some dust, and just upgrade that structure deck into, like, basic... It's like, maybe a dozen or less cards away from just straight up being a meta deck. So you just take that, and you can just roll with it all the way up to the top rank. Like, literally. And you could actually succeed like that. So, I mean, it's, like, so much better. It's, like, way better. Not sponsored, by the way. Just saying, not sponsored. I'd like to be, but I mean, you know, I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy, so unlucky. How do we get rid of Tyrion? Here's what I'm thinking. We hit here. I'm okay taking some damage because we have a lot of... Oh, Headless Horseman. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm okay with taking a little bit of damage here, but Headless Horseman is crazy. I mean, this guy's just getting cooked. I mean, his deck is, like, extremely strange. He's on, like, core... I think it's a bot, but he's not a bot. Because he's playing actual cards from... Usually bots only play, like, classic and core cards. So I don't think it's a bot, but it's just a strange... I still see old legendary cards. Yeah, they recently changed a shit ton of old cards to make them more modern. Most of them are still mostly unplayable. But, like, some of them were actually, like, really retrofitted in such a way that they are genuinely relevant. Like, if you remember Leroy, Leroy is such an old card, but he's still really strong now in the current year. Like, they brought him back out of Wild again. And he still sees play, like, now. He's still an incredibly scary finisher. So, like, dude, people still play Leroy. There's a card that summons Rag for 5 mana. And that card sees that card sees, like, a fair amount of play. You know, there's a lot of, like, old cards that changed. Like, if you remember Cthulhu, they changed, like, pretty much... They buffed, like, all of the Cthulhu cards. Just, like, for people who are talking, like, oh, I just love Cthulhu, you know, from way back when. Like, they buffed all the Cthulhu cards to make it actually playable, and try and keep up with the modern era. It's not, like, Cthulhu is not, like, a viable deck still. It's not, like, super competitively viable or anything, but it's genuinely playable, whereas before it was like, dude, these cards have not been updated in a trillion years, kind of thing, right? I'll take Maw and Paw. Lotheb has always been playable. Yeah, Lotheb, obviously Lotheb is broken. Like, we'll play one more and then I'll hop off. Just to play my 10 games of ranked. But Lotheb, of course, has always been playable. That card is, like, crazy. Talking about Blizzard games, balance, Here the Storm still exists. It got updated a year ago. Dude, I played so much Heroes of the Storm. You have no idea. I played when that game was, like, actually popping. Before the support got cut for it. I think it's a bot, guys. I have bad news. I think our last game is going to be against a bot, which sucks. Dude, if it's a bot, I might concede because it's, like, actually negative entertainment value beating up a bot. See if he emotes. My greetings. Signs of life, signs of life. Holy shit, it's not a bot. We're in there. Okay, we're in there. Fine. Spirit bomb. Okay, it might be a bot. Dude, bots don't emote though. I don't know. I'm a little, I don't know. But I played so much Heroes of the Storm. You have no clue. You really have no idea. I played Butcher mainly, back when he was like genuinely playable. And I play a shit ton of Cho'Gall. Like, I duo queued with someone and played a shit ton of Cho'Gall. It's so funny. Those are, like, my most played. I think Butcher, Cho'Gall, Dahaka. I came back to the game semi-recently, like, a few years ago. I played Orphea. She's very fun. Who else? I don't really play tank. I play a shit ton of Abathur. Like, I play all the, like, fucking strange-ass, like, cards, bro, or, characters. Like, I play all the fucking weirdos. I guess we're trading everything into this, Tar Creeper. It's boogie time. Dude, I fucking love Cool Ghoul. He's so cool. I think it might be a bot, bro. My thanks. You gonna emo back or what, bro? Like, are we good? Any neurons knocking around in that skull of yours, pal? This is an ugly ass trade, but I kind of don't mind, honestly. I don't know. Siphon Soul. Yeah, this is not a human. Yeah, this is for sure not a human. It is what it is. I don't know why he emoted at me, bro. Yeah, okay. It's gotta be a bot. There's no way. There's no way. That's so sad. Rat your hand, bro. Baron Geddon. Yep, that's a bot card for sure. How does the rune system work? Okay, I'll explain the runes really quickly here. I think this clears. I get one corpse from this rat. Yeah, there we go. The runes, basically, if you're playing as Death Knight, you can only have 3 different runes. Like, your cards are limited in deck building. So, you see that some cards have runes on the top left. This has 2 blood. The red ones are blood, and the green ones are unholy, and there's also blue ones called frost. And basically, your deck is defined by which runes you pick. So, and that allows you to play different cards. Like, because my deck is 2 unholy, or 2 blood, 1 unholy, what's it called? The deck is limited to playing only cards with 2 blood rune, and then at most 1 unholy rune. So I can't play, like, 2 unholy cards, like cards with 2 unholy or anything like that. Like, you're limited in your choices, which is interesting on the surface, but, like, not really. Like, there's a bunch of problems with it in execution. But the class itself is fun. Like, the cards are fun, and the gameplay loop is fun. So I'm not really, like, that bent up about it. I'm not actually a Death Knight player. I play Warlock, so I don't really care. Does not impact me at all. And the bot killed himself. Amazing. They still balance HOTS regularly? Dude, is this cap? There's no way, bro. They have not balanced the game. They have not Okay, when was the last time they updated the game? Let me see. Let me see. Their asses do not balance regularly. Like, there is no fucking way. They balanced it May 21st. That was decent. Then April 16th. Okay, the PTR. The PTR. So the last live patch before that was February 6th. Then it was November 16th, 2023. Then it was, dude, this is the, you're not serious. And then before September 20th, the last patch before that was March 29th, 2022. That's crazy, bro. What are you talking about? They were in the last like 2 or 3 years, there's been like 5 patches. That is not regularly, bro. That is not regularly. And you're asking, dude, you're asking the right guy, because I play every patch. Like, I literally come back to the game and play it every patch. So it's not like I don't know. There's just not that many patches. Unfortunately. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. It's been nice hanging out, though. I mean, is there a new Tavern Brawl? No, there's not. Yeah, we could play one Tavern Brawl to wind down. I will play as Death Knight. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I'll finish this one Tavern Brawl game as we wind down, and then I will, be hopping off as soon as this game is over. So, air your grievances. 36 packs to open? Yeah, I'm not opening those packs, bro. Actually, you know what? I can show you some cool stuff instead of playing Tavern Brawl. I give this guy his free win. You're welcome. 36 packs to open, bro. Yeah, I'm not opening these. It's like one of every pack, almost. From, like, history. There's a May 21st, 2024. Yeah, I know there's a May patch. How many changes has there been in this patch? Usually it's about 4. ARAM change. Varian has now been classified as a tank. They changed the rotation for All for One. Balance updates. Arthas got changed. Hogger got changed. Junkrat, Rhaegar, Yrel. Okay, so that's 5 balance changes. And then updates to heroes. Alarak, Anna, Anduin, Artanis, Arthas. Oh, wait, there's like actually more than a dozen people here. There's so many. Oh, it's just adding indicators. Added a buff bar. Added a buff bar. Added a health bar. I'm not counting this. Are you kidding me? What the fuck, bro? Alarak, talents. Level 1. Added a health threshold indicator. Level 10. Added cast and channel bars. Bro, on Anna. Rapid reload shares quick cast settings, and then remove the cancel Eye of Horus. Anduin, added a button indicator, added a duration indicator. Dude, this is, like, you can't tell me this is a real patch, bro. Like, they're literally changing UI. Like, this is not real. Varian, level 7, added a health threshold indicator. Like, you can't fool me, bro. You can't fool me. They changed ARAM. They changed All for One, the rotation of heroes, and then they balanced 5 characters, and then they added some health bars and health indicators. Oof! Now that is a huge patch. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna be playing it, but, like, you can't fool me, bro. You can't fool me. Anyways, if you want to see, like, some old-ass cards that changed, there was a set a while ago, that was just only old cards. It was Caverns of Time. They changed, like, they added wild-only cards, and they changed so many old cards. I'm trying to remember what they changed. Acid Maw? Yeah, Acid Maw costs 3 now. And, Dread Scale costs 3 instead of like fucking 7 or whatever. Acid Maul used to cost like 7 and used to hit your own minions, but now this is actually a combo that you can play, and it genuinely like sees play low key. Don Hancho is now 5 mana 5/5 instead of fucking like 7 mana like 5/6 or something. What else? The Cabal Courier is 2 mana. They reverted Mana Worm. Like Flame Leviathan now has Rush. Like, I mean, this changes like almost nothing, but it has Rush now and only deals damage to non-mechs for whatever you might need that for. You know. What else? Like, a lot of old school cards got completely reworked. Spawn of Shadows is now Battlecry and Inspire. This card sees play in the current year. Confessor Paletriss is Battlecry and Inspire. Murazon is a new card. What else? Yeah, Anubarak got completely changed. It still is bad, but this is one of my favorite cards. Unlucky, but I love Anubarak. He's terrible though. Oh yeah, they changed Cho'Gall. Completely. They reworked him. So now he returns all your discarded cards to your hand. Still completely horrible, but it's different. They changed Cruel. He now has 2 more attack. Still unplayable. But I mean, he's a little bit different. And then there was a ton of other things. Like, Acolyte of Pain now has 4 health instead of 3. What the hell? That's insane. Eyestalk of Cthulhu. Like, the Cthulhu cards are so spicy now. Cthulhu costs 8 mana, by the way, instead of 10. He costs 8 now, which is insanely big buff. Thorison got buffed from 6 mana 5/5 to a 5 mana 4/4, so he comes down a turn earlier. Veclor got buffed. It used to be a 5/6, now it's a 6/7. Like, all of the Cthulhu cards, I think, got buffed. Yeah, these all got buffed. This used to be like an 8 mana card or something. I don't remember. But the big ones are like the neutral ones. Disciple of Cthulhu is a 2/2 now instead of a 2/1. And this gives your Cthulhu 3/3. This gives your Cthulhu 1/1 and taunt instead of just taunt, which is something. And then the biggest one is Eyestalk, which is basically mini Cthulhu, and it's taunt and lifesteal. So it, like, completely, like, you know, Cthulhu is a control strategy kind of thing. And Eyestalk of Cthulhu is an extraordinarily large minion for the mana cost. It's like, so it does boost your survivability a shit ton if you're playing Cthulhu. But I mean, even with all that, Cthulhu is a little bit. It's still too slow to see play meta wise, but it's like genuinely a decent casual strategy because of like the insane amount of buffs they give it. So there's like, you know, and then what in the core set, there's also like hella legendaries that are like brought back from the past. What is it? Like Trueheart is in the game again. Sylvanas, obviously. Thalnos, Leroy, like Zola. What are other ones? Ysera. Like, they've changed all of these dragons, too. Alexstrasza's back. Like, Ragnaros. You know. And then there's the retrains of all the original dragons. Like, Malygos got retrained. Onyxia got retrained. Deathwing got retrained. So, I mean, there's, like, obviously some, you know, some fan service. But, anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm kind of Hearthstone pilled. I've dropped, like, 700 ranks. But, I mean, I'm still legend, so, yeah, I'm kind of a legend. I think I hit legend with about an 80% win rate almost, or, like, high 70s in win rate. So, I mean, if you want a deck, bro, like, my even Warlock deck, this is the deck that I hit legend with. It's honestly pretty cheap for a wild deck. You only need, like, 3 legendaries. You could run without Rafam. If you go without Rafam, I would probably run... if you run without Rafam, I would run either Arson Accusation or Dirty Rat, probably. Yeah, I would run like Arson Accusation or Dirty Rat. Where the fuck is it? I lost him. Yeah. as a one of instead of Rafam if you don't have him. But you know, this is what I hit it before the Molten Giant nerf like 2 days ago or whatever. So it is what it is. But this deck is kind of fire, bro. Even Warlock. I just love hitting the life tap button. I don't know. The only class you really lose hard to is Druid. But against a lot of meta decks, you're really good. Like Rogue is by far the most powerful class in Wild, and this deck specifically has an extremely good win rate into Rogue. Like this deck pretty much, I played almost 110 games ish in Wild to climb to Legend from like Bronze or whatever. I played against maybe 20 Rogues in that time, and I lost to only one. So, I mean, if you want to climb to Legend, bro, that's my Wild meta deck. But that'll do it for now. I'll see you when I see you. Next time they drop fucking news or something, you know, maybe I'll stream on Wednesday when the patch hits for Limbus. I don't know, but we'll see. But I'll call it here. Later, haters. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.